gas it off like it's a rally, yeah. I mean, relay 150 on the freeway, yeah. You the type to hit me up on the like where my girl at? Where they
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and the Clippers starting five. We've got Patrick Beverley. Morris is out there with Harrell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins. And it's Chris in at the 5. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
George against Thompson. Count it. Good.
Well, the efficiency with the mid-range game, Paul George has always possessed.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. Over Beverley. A shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. Inside, Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Rebound by the Clippers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Well, Patrick Beverley puts it on the deck, drives to the cup, and will get to the free throw line.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Curry dishes to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. Here's Leonard. Begins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins air-mailing it back.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. Releases. Morris with the rebound.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Harrell on the follow.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And it's good for 2.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pass to Leonard. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Chris pass to Thompson. Back to Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 on the shot clock. Curry dishes to Green. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Beverley against Curry. Now here's Beverley. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Leonard. To the paint. And George kicks to Morris. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Chris. Wiggins passes to Green. Back to Wiggins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Marquise Chris. Eric Pascal comes in for Draymond Green. Green, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Damian Lee in for Steph Curry. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Landry Shamet comes in for Marcus Morris. Lou Williams is checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
Now here's Jackson at the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Warriors trail by 7. Here's Lee, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Reggie Jackson. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Lee. And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Zubac. Green with the block. To the inside. Here's Pascal. Here's Looney. Zubac defending. Looney kicks to Lee. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 5. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Jackson.
Kawhi Leonard very comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. This guy is so good even without a dribble.
There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Shamet. And no good that time. The Warriors go the other way. Pascal against Leonard. Lee outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Leonard looking around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Outside Jackson. Now here's Leonard. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Just catching up with Montrezl Harrell. We mentioned his activity level. And
that's what I put with a lot of passion.
Greg, I know you agree. Few guys bring his brand of intensity.
And he's added skills. He's a threat to score on the blocks. He passes out of double teams. Harrell's one of the more improved players over the last few years.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ivica Zubac. And there's Jackson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Williams at 2-guard. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Wiggins. And Steph Curry subbed in for Damian Lee.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
George with no one around. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here is Williams. The Warriors making the shot. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Clock at 4. Shot from the wing. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Chris, he's checked in for Looney, and it's Green in for Green. And then for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverley. Wow.
And stolen by Harrell. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. That's good from Williams on the assist by Beverly. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thompson passes to Curry. And they get it. And Thompson is good for three. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a three go unanswered. Big time shot.
And Williams, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Stolen by Beverly. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's George. It's tipped.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Williams with the steal. 5-on-3 break. And Morris throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. They grab their own miss. Chris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, we have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for the Warriors. Lee comes in for Curry, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Williams, and it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. .153 left to play in the first half. Loads it up there for Harrell.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
Here's Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Shamet's checked in.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Lee against Beverly. Pass to Leonard for the three. And Lee pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Chris throws it down.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Out to Morris. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Chris pass to Lee. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
To the middle. Here's Harrell. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Thompson in the corner. Over Morris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Gerald Green comes in for Klay Thompson. The Clippers also making some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Harrell. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. Leonard with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Well, efficiency from the mid-range has always been a part of Kawhi Leonard's game.
Count it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Jackson. There's the pass to Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game. Understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Green. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere. Checking out the Clippers. They've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers? And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Marquise Chris is out there with Green. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Lee in at the 2.
Yeah, this guy is tremendous at keeping plays alive. Montrezl Harrell getting to the offensive window.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. Kicks it to Wiggins. And again, no good by Golden State.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And it's Beverly missing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Leonard. Good, nice job down low.
Timeout.
Leonard's got 8.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with some changes. Eric Pascal comes in for Green, and it's Gerald Green in for Lee. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, it's a lean frame, but it's an effective frame because Steph Curry knows how to position his body in a way that draws the whistle.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Williams. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for Steph Curry. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Shoots. And it's Leonard missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And it's Green missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. The lead is 2. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
That's a difficult shot, and if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
Pascal finds Green. Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Curry passes to Pascal. Green against Morris. Taken away by Williams. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Shot from 12. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you get a sense of the recognition from Steph Curry and how quickly he moves through his progressions because, boy, if you're open, he's going to give it to you.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's checked in for Marquise Chris. And it's Thompson in for Andrew Wiggins. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Landry Shamet comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in for Lou Williams. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
1:36 left in the third quarter. That's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Curry with it. Leonard picks him up. Leonard with the steal. Jackson passes to Leonard. And the three off target. Green with the ball. Pascal finds Thompson. Here's Looney. Back to Pascal. On the wing, Green. Over George. Green, no luck. Clippers leading by 4. And Eric Pascal picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Shamet. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Here's Curry. He has 6. He kicks it to Thompson. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Puts one up from 19, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Well, you've got to mix up your looks and where you score from. And right now, Klay Thompson, the mid-range jumper on point.
Here's Beverley, and he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Curry passes to Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Inside, here's Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in. 14 points for Leonard.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now Jackson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that.
Tell me what you know about it.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Clippers with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. So for the Clippers right now, the 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Patrick Beverley out there with Jackson, and it's Zubac in at center. The Warriors trail. Thompson outside, over Beverley. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Beverley, the pass to Leonard. Good.
They can see Patrick Beverley lifting his team with his ability to find an open teammate. Pretty pass.
On the wing, Thompson to take the lead. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
An extraordinary improvement over the course of his career by Kawhi Leonard. He has now turned himself into one of the game's best, if not the best, two-way player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Eric Pascal. Here's Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Well, make them foul you to stop you. That's what Andrew Wiggins does.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. George, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
George against Thompson. Back to Chris. Outside for Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Leonard against Green. Fires, high post. Another one falls for the Clippers.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish it there.
Timeout called the Warriors. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the Clippers call time here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Softly drops in the floater. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
It's Curry outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
George looking around. Over Green, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The 19-foot shot. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Thompson against George. It's good.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Passes it to Thompson. Corner shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
George against Thompson. Puts up a 3. Buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Curry kicks to Chris. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's George. He can't get that one to fall. And Golden State will go the other way with it. The drive by Green.
Well, I love watching Green take it all the way to the rack with his size and speed. He puts a ton of pressure on the defense to foul him.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2. And both free throws good for Green. And here are the Clippers now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's George. And it's George again missing. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside. Wiggins possesses that in spades.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Well, Paul George smack dab in the middle of the prime of his career, and maybe underestimated is his drive to win. Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Seven seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Curry. No good. Good.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.